Hello everyone, welcome back to another new video. Today I will be showing you another puzzle from Black's perspective where there are a lot of tactical ideas. In the following position, White is up a queen for a rook, but since the h2 bishop is out of play, Black can have massive counterplay if he can open up the long diagonal for the bishop on g7. The move d3 may look tempting, but if you remember the phrase, the threat is stronger than the execution, Black can play the brilliant move pawn to e4, intending d3 with a pawn fork. A key defense White can try is queen to d2, moving out of the fork and keeping the queen on the second rank to protect the a-pawn after d3 bishop to d1. But now the opposite saying is true, as Black can play rook takes a2 immediately. King takes rook is met by rook to a8 check king to b1 pawn to d3, and the threat of mate is unstoppable, while other moves allow Black to double rooks on the a-file with similar consequences. Because the threat of d3 cannot be ignored due to the strength of Black's bishop pair, White plays bishop takes c4. Now, Black can pin White's bishop by moving one of the rooks to the e-file, and which one? Definitely the a8 rook, because the focus is now towards the center, meaning that the a8 rook no longer has a purpose targeting White's king. If White defends the bishop with rook to e1, Black can force White's queen to be pinned before playing rook takes f2, with a winning endgame thanks to White's passive dark squared bishop. So White plays f3, and Black's f8 rook can now reveal its purpose with rook takes f3. After queen takes f3 however, bishop takes c4 leads to an equal endgame because White can activate the bishop with g4, and Black's attack after d3 and rook to e2 is actually completely harmless after rook to d1. Is White safe after all? No, because Black can play the brilliant move rook takes c4, remaining down a queen for a piece, but the threat of discovered check means that White's queen is still lost. White can protect the queen with the rook, but this will allow rook to e1 double check, and after king to b2 d3 check, checkmate will come in a few more moves after the d-pawn promotes. Therefore, White has to give up the queen for Black's rook, and after bishop takes queen check rook to c2, the final key move Black must find is bishop to h6, preventing king to c1 and ensuring that Black's d-pawn will reach d2. This forces the win of White's rook due to the threat of bishop to g7, and Black will have a completely winning endgame a bishop up. If you want to see more brilliant chess puzzles like this, be sure to like and subscribe for more, and I will see you all in my next video. Goodbye.